All right, let's jump into this deep dive. It's about ambition doubters and some pretty cool fashion.
Sounds intriguing.
We're going to be talking about this video about Laura,
Okay.
a young woman who starts her own business,
Right.
selling customized clothes and shoes.
Mm-hmm.
It might seem kind of simple on the surface,
Yeah,
but there's actually a lot to unpack here.
I can see that.
So to get started,
Yeah.
Laura's story isn't just about starting a business.
Right.
It's really about two totally different ways to think about what success even is.
Yeah, I think you see that right away with Laura and her classmate Kendra.
Exactly. So Laura, she's like our thrifty fashionista.
Okay.
She finds used clothes and shoes, gives them her own unique spin,
Yeah.
and resells them
Cool.
at prices that pretty much everyone can afford.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
But Kendra,
Yeah.
she comes from a wealthy family.
Right.
Has a completely different outlook on the whole thing.
Totally.
She's all about big money, huge projections.
Right.
And she basically thinks that Laura's plan is a joke.
Yeah, there's this real clash of philosophies right from the beginning.
Uh-huh.
Laura's driven by passion.
Right.
She believes if she does what she loves,
Yeah.
the money will follow. Kendra, on the other hand,
Yeah.
she's all about the bottom line.
Yeah, like instant results.
Yeah, remember that scene where Laura's showing off the necklace that she made?
Oh, yeah.
And she's selling it for just $7?
I remember that Kendra was
Yeah.
not impressed.
Kendra practically rolls her eyes.
Yeah.
She's already, planning to rake in millions with her own business.
Right. She's thinking big.
Yeah, so Laura's approach just doesn't compute for her.
Yeah, they have totally different definitions of success.
It really makes you think.
It does.
Can you really be successful without making tons of money?
Yeah. Is it all about the money?
Yeah, that's something to think about
Definitely.
as we go deeper into Laura's story.
Okay.
But yeah, so Laura, she sets up shop after school, ready to hustle, ready to make her dream a reality.
Yeah.
But things don't exactly take off right away.
Those early days are always tough.
Yeah.
Starting any business, it's a lot of hard work.
Right.
Especially with limited resources.
Yeah, like bootstrapping.
Exactly.
It can be a real grind.
Totally. And it's interesting to see how Laura deals with those challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Kendra, constantly putting her down.
Yeah, it's more than just putting her down.
Oh.
Kendra actually, calls Laura's products used trash
Oh, wow.
and dumps her stuff in the garbage.
That's harsh.
It's pretty disheartening to
Yeah.
see someone who's so passionate
Yeah.
get knocked down like that.
Yeah. It makes you think about how to handle negativity when you're trying to do something.
Exactly.
Achieve something big.
It's so easy to get discouraged
It is.
when someone, especially someone you know, doubts you.
Yeah. You need support.
Yeah. And that's where Miss Jacobs comes in.
Oh, yeah. Miss Jacobs, she was great.
Yeah, the teacher who saw something special in Laura from the very beginning.
Yeah.
She becomes this unexpected mentor,
Right.
offering encouragement, sharing her own experiences.
It's a turning point in the story.
It really is.
Yeah.
Miss Jacobs helps Laura to see beyond those immediate challenges
Mm-hmm.
and remember why she even started this whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, she reminds her that there's value in what she's doing,
Yeah.
and that really resonates with Laura.
Absolutely. But it's not just words of encouragement, is it?
No.
Miss Jacobs gives her some pretty game-changing advice.
Yeah, you're talking about Instagram, right?
Yeah. Instagram.
It seems like such a simple suggestion,
It does.
but it ends up completely transforming Laura's business.
Yeah. She hadn't even considered selling online before that.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So Miss Jacobs kind of plants that seed,
Yeah. She opens up a whole new world of possibilities.
and the results are amazing.
Can't wait to hear about it.
Me too. But before we dive into Laura's Instagram journey, have you ever had a mentor who helped you see things in a new light? Someone who gave you the confidence to take a leap of faith?
I think about it.
Yeah.
I've had a few people in my life who've really helped me
Yeah.
to, see things differently.
It's amazing how those connections can make such a difference.
Yeah, it's really powerful. So Laura takes Miss Jacobs' advice
Yeah.
and really dives headfirst into this world of Instagram.
She does.
And things really start to take off.
It's like she unlocked a secret level.
Right.
Suddenly, she's not limited to selling just to people in her neighborhood.
Yeah.
She's got this global audience right at her fingertips.
The power of the internet.
It's crazy.
It really is, especially for entrepreneurs these days when you're first starting out. You mentioned you've been thinking about selling your artwork online.
Yeah.
Have you thought about what platform might be best for that?
That's such a good point.
Yeah.
It's all about finding the right platform for your product and your audience. Exactly. And for Laura, Instagram was the perfect match.
It seems like it.
Millions of followers, thousands of customers and sales beyond anything she imagined.
Wow.
Remember those $7 necklaces?
The ones Kendra was laughing about?
Yeah, Kendra scoffed at them.
Yeah.
Now they're practically selling themselves.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so rewarding to see her hard work pay off.
Yeah.
Like, especially after all that negativity she had to deal with.
Totally.
It shows how important it is to believe in yourself.
Right.
Even when other people don't get it.
Yeah. You gotta stick to your vision.
Exactly. But the story doesn't end there.
Oh, no.
Remember Kendra?
Oh, yeah. What happened to her?
The one with the $1 million dreams.
And the designer handbag obsession?
All of that.
Yeah.
Well, her business totally crashes and burns.
Oh, no.
And where does she end up?
Where?
Applying for a job at Laura's company.
Oh, wow.
Talk about a plot twist.
That's crazy.
It really makes you think about how unpredictable life can be.
It really does, and it kind of makes me wonder, like, was this turnaround inevitable?
Hmm.
You know, Laura's designs were incredible.
Yeah. Even Kendra admitted that.
Right. So do you think she would found success eventually, even without Instagram?
That's a great question. It's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
I do think Instagram really, accelerated her success.
Right.
But maybe her talent and determination would come through eventually.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah. But that brings up another point.
What's that?
Remember how Kendra was relying on her dad's money
Oh, yeah, all that family money?
to fund her business,
Mm-hmm.
while Laura was totally bootstrapping?
Right, figuring it out on her own.
Yeah.
It just shows you don't always need a ton of capital to succeed.
Definitely not. And Laura's resourcefulness
Yeah.
really played a huge role in her success.
Absolutely. And it makes you wonder if Kendra, relying on her family's wealth, actually held her back.
It's possible.
Maybe she didn't develop those essential problem-solving skills
Yeah.
that Laura had to learn, from the ground up.
It's like that saying, necessity is the mother of invention.
Exactly.
Maybe facing those early challenges forced Laura to be more creative.
Right, more adaptable.
And ultimately made her a stronger entrepreneur.
I think that's a great insight.
And let's not forget Miss Jacobs' mentorship.
Oh yeah, she was so important.
Sometimes all it takes is one person to believe in you
Totally.
and offer a little guidance.
That can make all the difference.
Miss Jacobs' advice about Instagram was pivotal,
Yeah.
but she also gave Laura that encouragement she needed.
Right. To keep going when things were tough.
It makes me want to reach out to the people who have supported me.
Oh, that's nice.
Have you ever had a moment like that where someone's belief in you made all the difference?
Thinking back, I absolutely have, yeah.
It's amazing how powerful those connections can be.
Totally.
So we've seen Laura go from struggling thrift store seller to successful CEO,
Quite a journey.
proving her doubters wrong, building a business she loves, and even hiring her former bully.
I love that.
But there's this one final scene in the video
Okay.
that I think really drives home the message of her story.
Oh, what's that?
You talking about the scene with the Uber?
Oh, yeah.
Even though she's CEO now,
Uh-huh.
she's still choosing affordable transportation.
It's such a small detail,
It is.
but it says a lot about her.
Ready to dive into that in part 3?
Definitely, let's do it.
Okay, so picture this. Laura's leaving the office after
Okay.
a long day,
Hmm.
and she just got some amazing news.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Her company just hired a new senior manager.
That's great.
You'd think she'd be like calling for a limo.
Right, or like hopping in a fancy sports car or something.
Exactly, but that's not Laura's style.
No, not at all.
Nope. She and her fiance are calling an Uber X.
An Uber X.
Yeah.
It's just interesting because, here she is. She's a successful CEO now,
All right.
but she's still choosing affordable transportation.
It's like a small detail, but it really shows how grounded she is.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really does.
She hasn't lost sight of those values,
Not at all.
even after achieving all this success.
Right, it's like those thrift store roots are a part of her,
Yeah, it's like part of her DNA.
Yeah. And it really challenges that traditional idea of what success looks like. It's not always about flashy cars and designer everything.
Totally.
For Laura, it seems like it's more about staying true to herself,
Right.
building a business that reflects her values, and just making a positive impact.
And remember that line she kept repeating?
Which one?
When you do what you love, the money will follow.
Oh, that's a good one.
I feel like that really sums up her whole philosophy.
Yeah, she put the passion first,
Yeah.
the hard work, and then the financial success kind of followed naturally.
And it clearly worked for her.
It did.
She achieved both financial success and personal fulfillment.
Yeah, you got both.
Which makes you wonder, could that work for everyone?
That's a good question.
Is it really as simple as finding something you love and pouring your heart into it?
I don't know. Is it?
What do you think?
I don't think there's like a one-size-fits-all answer.
Right.
But Laura's story definitely shows us that passion can be a really powerful driving force.
For sure.
And it highlights the importance of making sure that your work aligns with your values.
Yeah.
Like when you're doing something you actually care about, challenges don't seem so bad.
Yeah, you're more motivated.
Yeah, for sure. And the rewards are much sweeter.
Definitely. So as we wrap up our deep dive into Laura's journey,
Okay.
I want to ask you something.
All right.
We've seen her face setbacks and negativity and achieve this incredible success.
She has.
But her definition of success might be different from yours or mine.
Right, for sure.
So what does success mean to you?
That's a really great question.
Yeah,
I think it's different for everyone.
right.
I mean, is it about financial wealth?
Yeah.
Is it about creative expression, making a difference in the world?
Right.
Or something else entirely?
It could be a combination of all of them.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, I think the takeaway from Laura's story is that success is personal. It's about defining what matters to you and then having the courage to pursue it.
Absolutely. I love that.
So on that note, it's time to wrap up this deep dive.
Okay.
But before we go, I want to leave you with one final thought.
All right.
Think about like one small step you can take today to move closer to your own definition of success.
Yeah.
It could be anything,
It could be tiny.
like researching a new skill, reaching out to a mentor, brainstorming some ideas.
Yeah.
Remember, every journey starts with a single step.
And sometimes those small steps lead to the most incredible places. That's all for today, folks.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep chasing those dreams.